Welcome back. I have got an update. Let's do a recap. I got the sheetrock on this wall. The wire there is for the wall oven. This is the wire that comes up from right there. It used to be down behind there. And as you can see, it's just going to be just going to put a cover over that because it needs access to it. Something happens. So that's this wire. Live wire comes up, and then this wire runs up right up to there for the exhaust fan. And then, of course, this wire comes over to from right there, runs around. It's going to be a GFI and a light switch, which will then run up to over in here, which will be the little island. All right, so got this piece of sheetrock finally up. Got the holes. Did the same thing over here. This is for the bottom of the cabinet, and then I have one for the top of the bottom cabinet and for the bottom of the cabinet. And I did a diagram over here as well as I did the other, so I mark out exactly how many feet each 2x4 is. I also mark where the wires are inside the walls, where the outlets are, and things like cold and hot water, the drainage. Even if I got different boards down there, I have it all marked where the wires are. Little squiggly lines where all the wires are. I did that on the other side as well. Just something I wanted to do. So let's do a recap. We got the old wire that's going to come down, that's running to the refrigerator. It's going to be in its own line, and I ran a new line that's going down. It's going to plug in over here for the dishwasher, then I have to drill a hole to wire it to the dishwasher because they don't want the power cord inside where the water's at, or over here where the water's at. It's actually where the dishwasher's going, right in here. And so this is the original power wire that's coming down into the box. I got two wires that are going to run out of this box. This is going to be a GFI. One of these wires is running over and coming into here. I got it marked. And then I have this wire, which is running up to an outlet in the cabinet. And then I have this outlet, or this wire, that's going to be running for the fan above the fan. It's going for the light above the sink. And then the other wire is coming down, and it's coming in right here. Let's see. I may have to put a GFI here as well. And then this wire, which continues on to over there. Now, this outlet is going to be a switch. This switch, is going to control the light under the cabinet over the sink. And it's also going to give power to the outlet. I was originally going to do 2 of these, and then I was going to just run the switch, one switch to the light, and then I was going to do another switch which went up to the outlet, and it was only going to power half the outlet all the time, and then once you flick the switch, it would have powered the top. And the reason for that is we were going to put under lighting lights. That way, once you plugged it in, you have the lights on, you just flick the switch and they come on, turn the switch off, and they're off. But I got tired of trying to find the right ones, and so yeah, we'll have an outlet up there. I got to drill a hole through the cabinet on the top. We have cameras, and so I need to be able to wire the camera over into the corner on top of the cabinet. And so then I'll have another plug-in if we do decide to put some lights underneath our cabinets, other than the one that's going to be for the sink. It'll be there, and then we'll figure it out at that point. So, yeah, that's my update for now. I'll get the top piece of sheetrock on, and then get over here, and I'll cut this back, and I'll fit in a piece right in here. Put my new 2 outlet boxes for the refrigerator and for the dishwasher. And I'll also have to make sure I drill a hole for a line that's going to run from the refrigerator all the way over to here so I can get water so we can start producing ice cubes again. It's starting to move now. So I'll point this out. Some of you might be wondering, why on earth do I have 4 boards so close together? Well, that would be a good question. What happened is, I believe they ran the sheetrock from the opening that goes to our living room, they ran it this way. And so when they did that, whatever piece was left over, they ran it to the wall. But for me, I am running it from the wall over here. I was originally going to use 12-foot pieces like I used over here, except they were close to 10 feet. But those are 1/2 inch and handling 1/2 inch, 12-inch boards. Yeah, not the sturdiest. Yeah, originally wanted, was it 5/8 or thicker? But I would have to remove all the sheetrock, and I didn't want to do that. And another recap, so if you haven't caught some of the other videos, why did I leave the stuff on the top? Well, because in the corner, cabinets go up to 90 inches, which is 6 inches from the ceiling, and then the others are 84. And once you put the 2.5 inch crown, then it would be like 98 in the corner, and it would be like 96 around. So I just need to sand a small portion up top and then paint it, a different color or whatever color. There's the color we paint the kitchen. I don't know. So yes, I didn't want to go to that next level and do that part. And one other thing, I was running out of time. These are some type of fiberglass that I got from Menards, and I do like them. They are a lot cheaper than this plastic one I got at Lowe's, but I needed it so I could get this done. And so all the rest of them are this matching, or all, the remainder of them will be these. Just that one oddball. And got all my wires. Of course, it's running. I'm running 12 gauge 2-wire, and I know some people, a lot of newer homes and jobs, you know, they'll run 12 gauge 3-wire or 14 gauge. And 14 gauge is a 15 amp breakers, and all the breakers in this house are 20 amp. But the home originally was built using 12 gauge 2-wire. And so that's what I went with. I'm not really doing some dimmers that need an extra wire, and if I was, I would just attach a wire to the outside of this and run it to wherever I needed it. You know, essentially for most of what I'm doing, the extra wire is just wasted. And the rest of the house is 12 gauge 2-wire, so I just kept it with that. Now, 12 gauge is definitely more expensive than a 14 gauge. And I believe I have enough, because I have to drill a hole over here and run the wire underneath. And then I have to drill a hole through the tile, which I'm really not wanting to do, but it's going to have to be done. And then I will run the wire up, drill another hole, and run it all the way over to the far side of my garage where the outlet box is. Don't ask me why they put it there. I could not tell you. But that's where it's at. Okay. Alrighty. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.